What is up, guys? Charlie Pangus here. So today I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on how you can make better t-shirt designs. I know I've been gone for a really freaking long time. It's been about a week since my last video. I am moving back to California, guys, so I have been extremely busy. I'm super sorry for that, but I promise you I am not done making videos. It's gonna be super awesome. There's so much to do in California, and I just feel like my videos are gonna be that much better by living in California. Out in Texas, it's really boring, to be honest with you, and there's not a lot to do, so I'm kind of stuck to just making videos in my house. But out in California, I feel like there's a lot more vlogging I can do, so it's gonna be really fun, guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the actual video. Alright guys, so tip number 1 is listen to music while you design. And this may seem really simple and you're probably scratching your head right now, but the truth is, music has helped me get through a lot of hard times when designing. There are so many times where I get a block, and I can't figure out what to design and I just don't know what to do next. And music kind of helps me overcome that. So it may seem stupid, but listening to music really helps your brain not focus so much on the actual design, which in the long run can help your creative process. I mean, honestly, I listen to metal music while I freaking design. A lot of people may think that's disruptive since metal music's really heavy, breakdowns and screaming and all that stuff, but to be honest with you guys, the work I do, I design for a lot of metal bands, so it helps me get inspiration, and it also helps my brain kind of lose track of what I'm doing. In the long run, listening to metal music just really helps my brain focus on the music and not so much thinking about what I'm doing, which actually ends up helping me. Hard to explain, but trust me, it works. Try it out, guys. Tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 is sketching your ideas out on paper. It's really easy to just want to go straight into the computer and start designing on Photoshop or Illustrator, but the truth is, if you sketch out your ideas first, your design is going to be not only more meaningful, it's going to have more time put into it, and it's also going to end up being a better design since you already planned it out. Sketching things on paper just creates more ideas, and it's easier to get your ideas out on paper than it is straight to the computer. So you don't have to be the most amazing drawer, that's a weird word. Anyway, you don't have to be the most amazing person at drawing to be able to sketch your ideas. Literally, let me demonstrate how I would sketch something. Damn, see? I'm not the most amazing artist, guys, but look at that. That's a freaking sketch right there. Now I can put that on the computer and make it into a real heart. Okay, that fucking failed. I'm not even gonna show you that drawing. Let's say I want a design that has a centerpiece and I wanna do text above it and below it. So let me sketch that out. Right there, see? Now I know that there's gonna be a centerpiece and a text above it and below it. Now I actually sketch in more detail than this. This is kind of just like messing around. But the point is, you don't have to be amazing at drawing to do this, guys. It's as simple as that. So let's get on to the next tip. Tip number 3 is creating purpose behind your design before you actually design it. So think about what you're gonna actually design before you design it. It kind of goes into tip number 2 with sketching, but it is different. So what I mean by that is don't just design something that's typical. I mean, kind of put effort into it. Think about what you're gonna do before you do it. Think about what the meaning behind that design is, whether it's a quote that you're gonna put on the shirt. Just really put effort into developing that design from the ground up before you actually go on the computer and just start designing, because when you do that, you start having a lot less meaning on those designs and they might not sell as well. A good example would be an old clothing line that I owned was called Vessel Craft Co. And I had a quote that was dreams never sink, and I would put that on all my shirts and it created this meaning, and people really latched onto that in the skate community. So all the skateboarders would wear this shirt just because it said dreams never sink, and I think it gave them a little inspiration inside, and that is what I mean by creating some sort of meaning behind a design. So tip number 4, I've mentioned this one before in a couple other videos, but this one's really important. So know your target audience before you design for that target audience. So like I mentioned skateboarding on the last tip, but let's say you have a skateboarding brand. Think about what kind of designs that audience likes, that skateboarding audience likes, before you actually start designing, because if you do this, you can really get a good understanding of who they are as people and their age and everything like that, and that can really help you sell shirts and also make better t-shirt designs for that audience. So really, really important, guys. Tip number 5 is don't copy other designs. A lot of people overlook this though, and they actually look at other designs for inspiration, but then end up copying it too closely. Not only can it ruin your company's reputability, it can also ruin the design, and people might not want to buy it because it's so similar to something they already bought. So just don't copy other people. You guys are capable of designing amazing things. Just use your own creativity, get some inspiration other places. That's okay, but just don't copy, guys. I promise you, you'll go a lot further if you just don't copy people and use your own imagination. People like new. They don't like to see things that are done a million times. Those were the 5 tips on how you guys can make better t-shirt designs. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video helps you guys out. thank you for the support as well. I've been getting a shit ton of subscribers this last couple weeks. Means a lot to me, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the thumbs up. Can't thank you guys enough. All right, guys, I gotta go right now, but I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.